Welcome to Pure Fuckery, the podcast. I'm your host. It's your favorite Dr. Bay, Monique Ross. In today's episode, I am joined by special guest co-host. I got my homeboy here, Nico the motherfucking great.
Hey, what's poppin', y'all? What's poppin'?
What's good? What's good? So, Nico the Great has an umbrella of companies under his brand. Ethnic-ish and more. Go ahead and shout out the fuckers. Tell them about your brand.
Well, what's happening, fuckers? It's a fancy name. I don't know if y'all like it, but I like it, so I'm gonna keep calling y'all fuckers for the rest of the time being. But Ethnic-ish and more, which technically in the state of Missouri, Ethnic-ish and more LLC. I don't really just have to put that on everything. But it started out initially as just a podcast, and then I wanted to turn into any and everything that I can make it. So I sell a little bit of merch here and there. As y'all see, I got a couple hats, I got shirts, got my logo on the Black Lives Matter. I got some other designs. We start offering media coverage. So I got 2 expos I'm doing where we're interviewing all the vendors and some other people there that's doing some other stuff there as far as their sponsorship, talking to them. And really, the basis, everybody, the podcast, Ethnic-ish and more, that's been going on really for, I guess, a year and total, more than a year and a half, but you cut out the time I wasn't doing that. I would say just a year full. But that come on every Wednesday, 8:30 to 10. It's through My City, My Music at Overtime Studios. So you can listen to it at mycitymymusic.com. You can listen to it at ethnicishandmore.com. It actually airs live. So at 8:30 exactly, I'll drop the theme song, which y'all can get on all y'all streaming sites. It's on Apple Music and iTunes and all that good shit right now, but it should be uploading on other streaming sites like Spotify, iHeart. You can do it in your stories. You can have a theme song on there. Just look up Ethnic-ish and more. Appreciate them little stream reviews. Give me a couple of dollars. It don't mean a lot.
A couple of dollars, y'all.
I appreciate the couple of dollars y'all do me disperse. I made $4. I've been planning on when I'm gonna buy me chicken with some of their money. But the show, we talk about any and everything black, pretty much, with a hint of funny. And we play music. If you're an up-and-come artist, I always tell people, send me shit, because if your music is registered, then you get your streaming from us. And my show is on 22 plus streaming platforms. So anytime somebody listens to it and your song played throughout the episode, because we got the ability to play music as a licensed radio station, you get your just due from that through Apple Music. However you upload your music, y'all know how that works.
Right.
But, fuck with me. You can email me at ethnicishandmore@gmail.com. But go to ethnicishandmore.com and shop, look up all the stuff. Check out all the merch we got. It'll send you to another store and shit, fuck with me, for real.
Fuck with me, y'all. My bad, I got distracted. I was looking for something. I forgot Coco T's Cosmetics. I'm wearing her lipstick. I was trying to find what the lipstick was, the name of it, but I can't find it, so charge it to my head, not my heart. I am rocking an Ink Brand t-shirt today. Shout out to Mr. Ink Brand, my homeboy Ty. Anyhow, this ain't about none of them. I just wanted to plug them real quick. This about my homeboy, Mr. Nico the Great. Yeah. Like he said, he's repping his brand. He's got the media streaming. Got you got sweats and shit too?
Yeah, we got
t-shirts.
You can get t-shirts, you have the long sleeve crew necks, hoodies. If you just get the basic design, really is the Ethnic-ish and more. I just started trying to add it into stuff because it was cool. But you can get coffee mugs. I got cell phone cases on there. Hell, you can get your dog a sweater.
I got to get my doggy a sweater. Y'all know I got my doggy.
Y'all can get your babies a onesie, get your kids right, man. Then on the back of them, man, just remember when you buy them, look at the back of the shirt. Because the ones with the logos on there, for adults that do say with your ashy ass.
Word.
That's one of my slogans I always tell.
I'm hollering with your ashy ass.
My followers always call them ashy, my ashy ass followers. So the back of the shirt say with your ashy ass, and the little kid shirt say just a little ashy.
Oh, that's what's up.
So,
that's what's
just
up.
Make sure if you buy a shirt and you wear it to work and you bought the regular kind, that does say with your ashy ass on the back, and they're going to call you in the office If
I don't know. I'll do HR. I'll
depending on what job you work at.
I guess.
Some people, what is ashy ass? Everybody don't understand it. It's a black people.
I don't know nobody who wouldn't. I got a lot of white friends and they know what ashy mean.
Well, I don't know. I'm just telling you. If you go, everybody work though, like inappropriate writing on the back of the shirts. So, or on any shirt, period. Hell, I know my job, we couldn't even have logos on it. So to wear something with an ashy ass, I know I was getting pulled into HR.
Ashy ass. Hey, my son used to call people monkey ass. He was like 2 years old. No bullshit, y'all. Damn. Like I don't take him to the store to this day, stemming from that shit. He don't want to go now, but when after a certain point I stopped taking him, this little dude was like, straight, everybody that walked past, he'd be like, monkey ass.
Oh, that's wild, yeah.
Monkey ass.
Yeah, he's gonna stay home.
And then this lady was like, is he saying monkey ass? I pushed that car so quick, I was like, ma'am, I don't know what this kid is saying. And I knew he was saying monkey ass, and I don't know where he got that from. I guess I do cuss, but...
Man. I'm so happy my baby ain't picked that one up. I think he picked it one time, but he ain't never picked it.
So my youngest son, my sister takes him to Build-A-Bear.
Sounds like an experience.
And she called me, and she's like, I'm at work. She's like, Mo, it's his birthday. She's like, you need to teach your kids some manners. And I'm like, what happened? She's like, this little motherfucker is in here and he's throwing a tantrum because we won't let him name the bear punk ass Bobby James.
I mean,
look,
I felt that. I felt it. If that's what I want to name my bear, let me do that.
I don't know how old he was. He had to be like between 2 and 4. No bullshit.
And Bobby James clearly was a punk ass.
And she got Bobby James. He had a Jonas Brother vest. He had a cowboy hat. And he had... What else did he have?
I've seen that outfit.
Some sunglasses.
I've seen that outfit in real time, so believe it.
He had some sunglasses, y'all. And when they give you the birth certificate, Build-A-Bear, and so they say, what you want to name him? And he said, punk ass Bobby James. And my sister was appalled. She called me.
I would have been like, what?
And she
Nigga, what? What did you just say?
And she's like, this fucking kid is here crying, throwing the tantrum because he can't name his damn monkey, because it was a monkey, punk ass Bobby James. And she say, we kept saying, just name him Bobby James Madison, because that's his last name, my married name.
Well,
and he didn't want to name him Bobby James Madison. He wanted to name his monkey punk ass Bobby James.
Yeah, you could just put the P.A. for short when you write it out, and then put Bobby James. Yeah.
And so we started calling everybody punk ass Bobby James.
I feel that.
That's like a name within our family. So like some stupid shit, we be like, oh, punk ass Bobby James.
That's a legit request. I don't think he was wrong for it.
Hey,
maybe
man,
the age,
you can't name this doggone monkey punk ass Bobby James, y'all.
Maybe the age limit was probably the issue. But I just feel like that was a very good, authentic name for. You got to give him character. He felt that nigga was named. That sound like a nigga that you meet outside the stove. Old punk ass Bobby James out here fucking with people again. And he sound like a nigga that would wear a cowboy hat, some glasses, and a vest. More on the crackhead side outfit. I feel that.
You got all that out of this stuff.
Yeah, I can picture it. I can picture a punk ass Bobby James.
I guess that's what made it so fucking funny.
You should have asked him. I bet nobody asked him, how you come up with this name, punk ass Bobby James? That'd have been the time. He would have told you. He probably heard that. Man, I was walking up the store. Nigga said punk ass Bobby James, and he just kind of stuck.
He wasn't at the store. He was too little to be at the store. This little kid was little when he was doing this shit, but Anyhow, I don't know. That was just
before his
random.
time.
Yeah, he's wise beyond his years. Absolutely, he's absolutely like the shit that comes out of this kid's mouth is fucking
Bobby
ridiculous.
James only comes from old, so you don't get no young nigga. If I met a nigga named Bobby James right now, I'm assuming your mama young. I'm pretty sure your father is at least 60. Your mama had a mishap with a sugar daddy.
Hey,
there's no reason you got a Bobby
I got
James.
a little brother. My daddy's over 60 or he just turned 60. Huh?
Do they got two names like a Bobby James?
Nah.
I'm gonna say if you do it, it makes sense. I'm trying to tell you.
But he do got a little kid. Little kid like, how old is my little brother now?
There be some old niggas out here slanging and shit. They were like, boy, that shit still like, you better chill out.
My little brother gotta be between, I don't want to get the line, so I'm gonna say, to be on the safe side, between 3 and 6.
That's wow. Oh, gee, wow. He turned.
And the baby mama hella young.
Fuck it.
The baby mama younger than our little sister. Don't tell him to do his thing.
Oh, gee.
Fuck. Man, my daddy gonna listen to this and be like, that goddamn Monique always read her goddamn
thing, oh, gee. I felt it.
And look, when I asked him, I'm like, Daddy, what happened?
It worked.
He say, shit. Nigga thought he was shooting blanks. I said,
that's all he said.
Go to hell.
It worked. I guess it worked. Yeah.
But God, like, I was appalled. I remember my sister called him. And she called me and my other sister on three-way and was like, Daddy got a baby. And we like, girl, bye, whatever.
Like child.
No, we didn't even believe it. Like, my other sister made her say some shit like a baby or something like that. And she's like, I'm over here now. So my other sister live out of state. So I went over there. And she was getting ready to leave. And she's like, the paper in there on the table. So I looked at the shit.
Oh, I gotta get hit with the Dana.
And it's like, I'm sitting on the, like, I went outside on the porch and called, we back on three-way. And we talking about it. And then my daddy come outside and I'm like, Daddy, what's this about a baby? And he like, look, he did exactly what you doing. And looked around.
What you mean?
He like, yeah.
Nigga started going like this, so you know we finna laugh.
He didn't even lie. He just was like, yeah.
I got a baby.
Yeah, he's like,
That's your brother.
Little chick. I was like, where you find that, Daddy? He like, shit, at the liquor store.
I knew it involved drinking. I said either the lounge or the liquor store.
He say shit. She started coming over and she spent the whole weekend.
Yeah, she thought for sure she was marching there. That was a lie.
Shit.
Okay.
I said, where was the condom? Like, Daddy, I feel like the mom talking to the teenage son.
When you think you 60, you think them motherfuckers can't still produce though, baby.
He wasn't 60 at the time. My daddy just turned 60, I want to say 2019. Yeah, so he's 61 now. Yeah, he say, shit, nigga thought he was shooting blanks. I say,
fuck it.
Go straight to hell. Oh, man. My part's crazy. I love my old man, though. I love my old man. He's comical as fuck. And yeah, he got this little kid in.
Damn, you gotta be the old nigga at the PTA where everybody be like, hey, it's your grandpa. It's my daddy, chill out.
Straight paw. And he got a 20-year-old grandson. And look, the little kid was crying one day, and my oldest son was like, come here, uncle, come to nephew. I said, why y'all so ignorant?
Yeah, at this point, you gotta make jokes about it.
He's like, come here, uncle, come to nephew. I was like, man, y'all get on my nerves.
That's gonna be a forever joke. There's no reason not to. It's happened now.
I'll see how that shit happen, because I got uncles who younger than cousins. Like, he they fucking uncle, too. You ain't got none of that?
No.
Yeah, my grandma, she had my youngest uncle. He still kicking with us and everything. They look hella young. He probably in his late 40s. And he cutting up, still grooving. And then we got cousins older than him. Shit, it's like, my grandma was mad up though. Shit, she still popping our babies and shit.
If I ain't gotta have another one, thou shalt not.
I feel you on that. I want more kids.
I ain't that up though, but if I ain't got to.
Can I ask you how old you are on the show?
I'm 31.
31? Oh, he's such a baby. He's like, ain't no baby about me.
I want that down there. Yeah, I'll be 32 in March.
Oh, man. I thought you were, well, I don't know. I honestly thought you were like in your 20s, like maybe 29. I wouldn't even get you 31, but
I'll take this.
you brought it up, so I was inclined to ask. The ladies might want to know. You single, Mr. Nicothegreat? Hey, ladies, he's single, y'all.
Yeah, just don't be worrisome.
Don't be worrisome.
Because I'll stop texting quick. Don't bother me.
Hey, that's that Pisces shit, man. I told him before the show came on that two of my closest friends, one male, one female, are both Pisces. Like, my best friend in the whole world is a female Pisces. And then I got a homeboy. We were super close at one point. Just homeboys, and he's a Pisces. I fucks with y'all. Fucks with y'all a long way.
Yeah, cool.
So he say, that's what's up, ladies. He's a Pisces. He's 31. And he is
like
single.
Long walks through the dispensaries.
So you must smoke trees.
If you can't send me no confirmation receipt to merch you bought, don't shoot your shot.
Oh, you gotta support first. You gotta be a supporter first before.
If you can't send that, I don't even want to talk to you.
Before we be anything, support me.
I don't care what you buy.
Flat out.
What you buy. I just need a
Flat out.
You buy a goddamn sticker. I just need a confirmation receipt.
That's real talk. Yeah. Hey, fellas, don't hop in my DM if you ain't watched the podcast or order the shirt. Man.
Stop asking me to skate if you ain't really trying to go.
Hey.
The truth.
If you ain't trying to skate.
No, we want to go skate. I know what they be on. Just tell me the truth.
I don't want to go skating. I just want you to help me learn how to skate backwards.
I can tell when people really actually want to learn to go, like learn skating, period. They be like, oh, I want you to teach me how to skate. I'm like, girl, you ain't gonna show up. You don't want to learn how to skate.
Nah, I know how to skate. Like, I can get around the rink easily. No problem.
I'm doing a little razzle-dazzle here.
Nah, you do a lot of razzle-dazzle.
I can skate
a little bit. A lot bit, bro.
Some years I can skate a little bit.
He can skate a lot. Skate a lot, bitch, y'all.
A whole lot better.
This dude be dancing. I watched the videos you posted. He be on there doing the stanky leg and shit. Like, he can move.
I'm cool. I feel like I can be better. I'm cool, though.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it be like that. To people who still learning how to skate or want to do that, it be like, all right, this nigga, this.
Yeah, he cold with it.
So when people I'll be at the skating rink with, I'm like, shit, I'm trying to get to that.
Oh, okay.
So I'm cool. I enjoy it. It's my therapy.
That's what's up. How long you been skating?
Like 5 years.
5 years? Really?
Yeah.
Had you ever, like, roller skated before that?
I mean, like, as a kid.
As a kid, yeah.
So, yeah, I ain't messed with them type of skates for years, though. I got my face ran over.
What you mean, those type of skates?
Like quad skates. Most people's skates you used to with the two in the front, two in the back. I was in like the first grade. We used to do skating at school, and I tripped. One of the sixth graders slid right across my shoulder.
Oh wow!
I was not touching those skates for years. So I would put on rollerblades if I had to go skating. But then I got older. I'm like, what do you think he wearing these motherfuckers?
The rollerblades.
I got bored in college one time. I started going back skating, and tapped into this whole world of underground black skate culture. All these niggas be traveling, going to these parties. I started doing that shit.
Oh, that's what's up. That's dope.
So,
I ain't know nothing about all that.
Yeah, it was like getting in the rabbit hole. I found one video. I just started watching all of them. Then it was like all these people start popping up on my Facebook friends you may know. I start adding them and shit. I be going to parties in like Atlanta, Indianapolis. They be having them all over. If it weren't for COVID, man.
That's dope. Look, who knew? It's a whole underground skate culture.
Crazy party. St. Louis got the second longest running national skate party.
Really?
Skills on Wheels. This year was supposed to be 25, I think. But yeah, COVID fucked it up. But this year was supposed to be 25, and it's the one longer than that is in Atlanta.
Wow.
And I think it's like maybe a year longer than St. Louis. St. Louis got a deep skate. They just don't get the appreciation they're supposed to because it's
look, who the fuck knew? I didn't know.
Yeah, I'll be going to party like 2,000 people in that bitch. I done had a lady met me, a little white lady from France. She came my first skate party. She was like, I know you such and such from Facebook. You super funny. I'm like, where you from? She's like, I came here from France. I was like, damn.
That's dope.
What the fuck with me in France? That was way before I started getting into actually doing shit. I was like, all right, this shit may work out social media shit.
Right. I used to hate social media, and somebody said you following the wrong people. if you hate social media.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like I hated it. It just was like I saw the same miserable people
Yeah.
on my timeline, and shit was just depressing, and it make you fucking miserable and depressed. Cause like I've said this before, I'm not an empath, but I'm such a fucking empath. So I be trying to say the fucking world, like straight up on social media, somebody posting like they need this or this wrong, that wrong. Like that's the kind of heart I have, and like my love is not boastful, but I remember like Christmas was rolling around one year, and this chick was like, she wished she had a wreath. So I go out of my way, like this is before like Cash App and shit. Like I go out of my way and pull up on her to give her money to go get a wreath. And I just like, and I tell my sister, she like, why you do shit like this?
She would get some grass and go and all that, girl. You don't need no wreath. That ain't got nothing to do with Christmas.
I'm hollering. Like I straight be fucking with people on social media, like trying to save them all.
I just say motherfuckers money.
Yeah.
Because people fuck with me, I get the most support from people that I don't know.
Don't know at all. But no, these were people I fucking know where I'm like trying to help them. And since I've opened up my social media platforms, I'm public, and I just let anybody on there, like I love it. I love social media now. Like my fucking timeline is so dope. I got so many dope ass men and women. Like I don't know how I ended up. I got straight fucking single dads on my timeline, and I straight be commending the fuck out of them. I be like, man, you hella dope. Like straight, and I be having conversations with these people, straight engaging with them, and it's like,
yeah, I'm gonna highlight the people timeline. I get told a lot. I get a lot of inboxes about that. I'll just be sharing shit.
That's what's
I just
up.
think it's funny, so I'm like, shit, if you could laugh, shit, that's cool with me. I just say what's on my mind, for real.
I don't go as hard as I could.
No, the place, if you want to go hard, the place to do it and figure it out is Twitter.
Twitter. See, I used to tweet all the time, and then I stopped, because you can fucking just pop off tweet after tweet after tweet.
I stopped for years, and I'm mad. If I would have took social, I've been on it since MySpace. And that type of shit. If I would have took social media as serious as I should have, known where it was going, I'd be famous a long time ago.
Long time ago.
I feel like I was destined to be on somebody's TV.
In due time.
I always said that as a kid, and it just took me to get older to believe it, because I ain't never seen my life doing a regular job. Like, I can't fathom what I want to do
Right.
for the rest of my life outside of do shit like this.
Hey, that's the kind of like the conversation we were having before we turned the camera on. I was telling you like how I fucking pursued all this shit in my life, and now here I am back full circle. But a couple months ago, my best friend and my little sister, like within 48 hours of each other, they both reminded me like, Mo, remember you wanted to go into radio broadcasting? Like I straight went to the broadcast school, went to fucking community college, and got a pursued mass communications and shit, right? And ended up putting that shit by the wayside, and was just like the prospects of, or the job prospects, that's what I want to say. The job prospects were very bleak locally. I would have had to go to like, you know, a small college town or some type of shit like that starting off, and they had told me that from the jump, like you not just finna jump into a station unless you got a plug or something. Who knows, I could have, if I really, you know, would have went for it, I could have looked up and ended up local or something like that. But nonetheless, here I am back full circle. Now I'm doing a fucking podcast, basically lighting up y'all motherfucking airways. It's your favorite Dr. Bay. Let me quit playing, y'all. But no, seriously.
Like I always say that I got a degree in criminal justice. I only got that shit because I got in trouble on campus legally, and I was like, man, I probably got screwed. Let me learn about this shit. Well, I ain't paid. I just figured out how to finesse the system. They ain't got the degree. It's just a really cool wall ornament. So I tell people all the time, that cost me a whole fucking lot of money. But I wish I'd have did journalism had I known, like, this is what I was going to do. It just happened. My life, the way it was going, I was like, I got to find something to do. And the whole idea just happened randomly. That's why I always advocate for skating. Because my idea came from skating. I was skating in a Support Black Women t-shirt at this predominantly white rink. And I seen the white, like, it'd be funny going to the skating rinks on the days with, like, the kids section because the mama's got a club. I just be in my world. But people don't think you can see them looking at you. I pay attention to everything. Just because I'm twirling around this motherfucker, I've seen you a long time ago.
Okay.
So they be looking at me, but I see them riding and reading my shirt. That's like it's white women reading to support black women shirt. And I said to myself, I'm like, oh, they probably like his shirt some ghetto shit. But I took the word ghetto, changed it to ethnic, like on the spot. And I was like, shit, ish. It said, and more. I left the skating rink and got on my phone in the car, like, hey man, what came up with a show called Diesel John? Motherfuckers watching. And my face was like, yeah, we'll fuck with it. Like, we'll watch it. And the next day, I'm like, what time? If I pick these 2 days, they pick the day. I got off work. I used to work for Crate and Barrel. And they live chat. And so as soon as I would clock off work at 9 o'clock, my phone would be set up. I instantly pushed I was doing it live on Facebook.
Oh, wow.
I ain't had no other way. Like, I ain't had no equipment, none of that shit to get the equipment. I was like, what's the easiest way I could do this shit? Facebook, all my guests would come, I would bring them on. That's before they had cut that feature out for a little bit where you could pull people on. So I did that. And shit, the first 7 episodes was live. The next 3, I had somebody recording. My first guest, Chad. Shout out to Chad, Skate Life Code, Skate Life TV. But he recorded them, edited for me. I didn't like how long it would take. Just because shit, I wasn't paying him. He offered to do it.
Right.
He got his own business he running, so I wasn't finna rush him. But then it would take a long time it would take more time to upload. So I was like, man, this ain't letting me
Gotta
get it
be
out.
a better way.
I want to. So I stopped for 6 months. But I was gonna quit. Like, I was like, I don't know what I want to do this. Fuck it. But my first 10 episodes, like 24,000 views.
Oh, that's dope.
So I was surprised, like, for real. And off a live video and shit. And then 6 months passed by, New Year's. My homegirl, Daisha Kennedy, the broke black girl, she sent me a text message like these 4 things, like, man, what you want out of this year? Like, what you want this, out of this category. And I figured she sent it to all her friends and shit, and I just sent it back. My first one was make my show a podcast.
Okay.
5 days later, I signed the contract at the radio station to make my show a podcast. And then a month later, we started back up, and tomorrow will be episode 40.
Wow, that's dope.
So, just bleeding that shit, man. Got me a sponsorship, Cash App, and hopefully this shit gonna take it no more. I don't want to have to do the show forever. I want it eventually. It's like other people can come up through it.
Right.
It's like a syndicated type thing. I mean, we started at, I think it's more doing our show. And then the only way I do it forever is if they put it like a morning show.
Okay.
Like worldwide.
All right, I can see you like on some Charlemagne type shit.
I always tell people I'm finna be the next Charlemagne without the drama.
Oh, that's what's up.
Cause it be tripping. I don't want the drama, but I like the interview.
You know, drama fucking draws the fucking the attention on.
Drama
like people
funny.
love fucking drama.
They do. So drama and funny. I'll bring the funny. I ain't got nothing for the drama. You ain't gonna drama in my life. My life boring. I'm gonna try to watch me skate.
My life is not boring.
I skate and play with my dog.
Skate and play with your dog. Talk about your dog. We love the dogs here.
Yeah, she worse.
What's her name?
Marley.
Marley. And she's a pit, right? Pit bull.
Yeah. She's like gray. Well, I think it's like gray and blue and white.
How old is she?
2. She be 3 April.
Okay.
29.
So she's still my baby 3.
Yeah, she be 2 times up for me. She got a hood dog. I call her city dog. Instead of city girls, she a city dog. She get hood rat. She like all the hood dogs.
I'm hollering.
She like, I'll take her back to my parents' house. I'm from in the West, Aurora.
Okay.
So it's a suburb. So we get out there. She's in a nice neighborhood, fenced in backyard. She can be free in my.
She don't know that.
She don't like it. She like, she want to come in the house and be up under people. We go back to the crib and hug it. She like, oh, I'm back in the hood. I'm cool. Okay.
She outside.
She want to walk around.
I would freak out if I was just walking down the street and this some fucking pit bull just walk up on me.
She don't bother you. She just walking. She might say, I'll whistle. Something now if I yell. Depending on where she at. I yell, get it. Real loud. She just take off running to the house and running out. She think, I don't know what she's chasing. But something about her tell it to go get it. So she'll do that. But it's over one time. Twice, because one time she went to the next block. And I'm like,
they so unpredictable.
But I called her name and I see her coming out. I'll be going off. You think she a kid? I'll be going off. Why don't looking at me and be looking at me crazy? Because I'll just be going off. I'm in the neighborhood and be like, what's he yelling at this dog like? Because she know what I'm talking about. People think dogs don't understand. Them damn dogs be understanding perfectly clear. They know they do it wrong. because she walk slower than she normally do. She cool,
Right.
but then one time I was scared. I thought she got too far because I'll sit her outside. And she be doing go in the yard or right across the street.
Okay.
And somebody will call me or I'll do something and completely forget. And I'm like, damn, it's quiet in this.
Damn dog.
I done had it happen maybe like an hour go by. And I'm like, oh shit. I call her, so she was like, she had been there, came to the door a few times. She'd sit right there. Or she was like, if she don't go that far, I mean, she done came to the door and she like, I mean, this nigga ain't got me. I'm finna go play with a stick over here. After that, she go find sticks and bring them in the yard. Go find big branches and just drag them down the street.
And you train her by yourself?
I didn't train her at all. We grow it shit together. All I did was just be like, she just listened to me. But she ain't like, she's still hard-headed. Like, she still do what she wants to. I'll be telling her not to go to certain place. One time I thought this dog knocked her up because she was on her cycle. I ain't got her fixed yet.
Oh, see, you gotta get her fixed.
No, I'm about to. And this other pit bull, when I came outside, because I had forgot about her ass, I called her name. I seen her trotting, and this big ass pit bull, they both come out from behind the bushes. I said, oh, no, the fuck you did. Oh, you better get your ghetto ass over here. I'm going off on that nigga. I'm like, you better not have touched her. There ain't gonna be none of that shit up in here. And I was
What you think she be doing?
I don't know what they did, but they weren't stuck together, so I guess that's a plus. But I came in the crib, he like fucked up the siding on my house trying to get to her.
Oh,
I was there, like every time I would take her out, he slept in my yard for 4 days. I named him Brutus. He just got an old creepy nigga vibe. I made a whole live video going off on that nigga. For hell, I ended up giving the nigga water. They were trying, people were sending me money to try to keep the dog. I had to send the people money back. I'm like, man, I ain't keeping this motherfucker. I kept the money for 2 days. I was like, man, if I get it. Because he was, after a while, he wouldn't fuck with me. Then he let me pet him. He was chilling. I'm like, man, I don't know what type of dog you is. You hell up.
I gotta get to you to get to her.
But he would sleep on my, like, I couldn't go to sleep for days. He would sleep on my porch and howl at the moon. Like a baby daddy trying to get to his kids and you wouldn't let him see him. And like, it was all because she was on her and he was trying to get to her.
Get to her.
And nigga slept on the little stoop part in front of my house, slept in my grass. He would scratch at the door. Like, he would scratch at the door. Like, I left the crib when there was a storm. I was like, man, I know this storm made this nigga leave. He slept like hid up in the bushes to not be wet. But the motherfucker realized I was gone. The screen doors ripped apart towards the bottom, trying to get in the side and on the other door. I got 2 to the front.
I'm hollering.
Oh, yeah, I called the people on him. I'm like, y'all better come get this motherfucker.
Come get him.
Come get him before he be out here dead. Choice is y'all's. Like, the choice is y'all's. They left a note on my door. We got the nigga. I'm like, all right. I'm like, bro, y'all tripping. I'm like, man. I'm like, no, bro, she ain't that serious. That coochie ain't worth it, bro.
Hey, to him, she was. My dog fixed.
She ain't go outside. She couldn't go outside the shit for days.
Yeah.
Because I only had enough time to let her pee. He started ringing his little freaky ass up behind her trying to hump and shit. I was like, man.
You have to put her on a leash and walk her.
Yeah, I had to. That's how I did that for the next. I just kept her on the leash. And then I was like, oh yeah, this shit dead, man.
I'm hollering.
That was an experience for both of us.
First of all, I can't even let my dog just roam free over here. She done got out the yard hellas though. She run right up to the people house behind us, like they like 2 houses down and behind us. She looked at me dead in my eyes and I'm like, you better not. And this motherfucker that took off. She will dip up that hill and be in their yard in a minute. But she fixed A and B. They know us at this point. Like, and it happened so many times. Like, she good. Their dog be in the yard. And one day, my son and his little friends, they went up there to catch her because she had got away. And they come back, and they was like, she was sending them, these kids that been scarred for life, the little boys say. She was in the yard, and the dog was humping on her, and I said, and then his one little friend was like, the dog was like, I said, if y'all don't get on my goddamn face. Little badass kids. They were scarred. I'm sure they're scarred for life because they caught these damn dogs doing it. But I try to protect my dog. Like, no, you're not humping on her.
I was talking so bad to that damn dog. I talk to dogs like I talk to human people.
I swear.
You know what I'm talking about. It's like, you better get the fuck on about my yard, Brutus. Or stop playing with me, because I'll fuck you up. I'm like, go on now. Go on, Brutus. We just laid in here, come back. And nigga straight slept at my house for 4 days.
You wanted that.
I was like, bro, I ain't never had no coochie hand me outside like Ray J in the One Wish video.
What,
Like,
who is that? Webby? Give me that.
No,
Girl, give me that.
If you're trying to go make me do that, I don't want it. I'll keep that
Hey,
shit
I done had a couple fellas outside the window trying to get in the
That's the last.
prison.
When I realized I gotta get to the point where for me to talk to you, I have to pull up. I'm not going. My pride is not going to
Your
let me
pride not
pull
gonna
up.
let you do
I
it.
pulled up one time in like high school, and my girlfriend stayed 2 blocks away. No,
Hey, man.
that shit. The last situation I was in, that was the only way we was gonna talk. I was like, nigga, that's dead. Do you motherfucking know who you are?
Let that pride and ego
No,
shit
because
go,
you shouldn't put me in
y'all.
that. If somebody put you in a predicament to avoid an adult conversation with me, I am not going to go out your way to feed your ego so I can come pop up at your house so you can talk crazy. Man, because then if you talk crazy to me, then now I got to talk bad to you. So I'm just going to eliminate this whole thing in the middle. That's cool. I know who the fuck I am. You going to realize it too.
I feel you on
Motherfuckers
that.
always spin the block. So that's why I don't trip about it. You'll be back. I'll get over it, my feelings.
Hey, they always come back. They come, they go, they come back.
Yeah, that's cool. But give me before I get on TV. I'm charged you.
Oh,
Cost you,
man.
baby.
All right. We can talk mad shit today, y'all. We gonna go on and call it for the day. Thank you guys for tuning in to Pure Fuckery, the podcast. I got my homeboy, Mr. Nico the fucking great. Check him out.
Yeah.
Where can they check you out?
Man, look, you can find, if you want to personally find me, Alexander, on Facebook. I mean, everything, if you actually type in like the name of the website, / Nicothegreat 357. But you can find me, Alexander Nico Martin, on Facebook, and so like all the other ones, Nico the Great, and it's Nico, NICOTHA, then the word great, and the number's 357, or Ethnic-ish and more, all one word on all platforms. And shit, you can find us on all your streaming platforms, podcasts, the music, whatever you want. Buy my goddamn 99-cent ass song. You got $1. That's Rello money.
You got $1.
Yeah, that's Rello money.
All right. Right on, Nico the Great. We appreciate you for coming on the Pure Fuckery, the podcast. Thank you all for the likes, the shares. So hit that subscription button if you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel. You can find me on all listening platforms, Apple, Spotify, Google Play, you name it, I'm there. I appreciate you all. Y'all know where to find me on Instagram. All right, y'all. We'll catch you all in the next episode of Pure Fuckery, the podcast. It's your favorite Dr. Bay. Peace.